Welcome back to the Who, What, Where, When, and Why OnPassive 5-part series. In today's video, we're going to take a closer look at where OnPassive is located and where OnPassive plans to go. Be sure you watch to the very end of the short video because there are some really good nuggets that you won't want to miss. Before I get started, if you haven't watched the first two videos of this series, you are doing yourself a huge disservice. So please go back and start with part 1 and part 2. I have links to those videos in the description section below. Hi, my name is Art. I am your friend, and my intent with all my videos is to provide you value and opportunity to help build your existing business or possibly even help you start your very own. Today is part 3 of the 5-part series I put together called Who, What, Where, When, and Why OnPassive. So, if you're ready, let's get it. If you want to be sure that you don't miss out on any of the value I plan to provide to you, be sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. Also, feel free to like, share, and comment. Not only will this help you get the most out of the updated information, but it will also help YouTube's algorithm get this video out to more people like yourself. As a matter of fact, please do me a favor. If you're a founder in OnPassive, please comment in all caps, proud founder, from the city, state, and country that you are watching from. If you're not a founder, please drop a hello with the city and state and country. I'd really love to see where you're all watching from. In this short video, we're going to be talking about where OnPassive is located and where OnPassive is going. It all started in July 2018 when our founder and CEO, Mr. Ashmufara, decided to create a digital marketing platform. The idea was to develop a way for anyone to work from anywhere and easily make a decent living. This all began in Orlando, Florida, which is where our headquarters is based. Our corporate structure is well-funded, debt-free, and fully licensed. Mr. Mufara, his work started with a simple idea: create a digital marketing platform that was accessible to anyone, giving them the opportunity to join, and then also allowing them to invite others to join. This path led to becoming a founder, a member of GoFounders, which was a platform for us. Mr. Mufara created a development team, which would be the start of an IT hub based in Calcutta, West Bengal, India. And their first task was to automate GoFounders, which allowed founders to market the OnPassive business, invite others to become founders, and also it allowed us to stay in touch not only with founders, but with the staff, and especially our CEO. By December 2018, we had about 6,000 to 8,000 founders. Moving into January 2019, as the foundership quickly ascended to 10,000 to 13,000 in February, the budget was substantially increased to take advantage of the unexpected momentum. By the end of March 2019, we had grown into 18,000 founders. In April of 2019, in Mr. Mufara's own words, we got it right. We began with the development of tools that eventually became our product suite. Meanwhile, our founder base continued to grow, which by this time had reached 23,000 founders. By the end of June 2019, we had more than 30,000 founders. Going into the second half of 2019, and after some serious evaluation and restructuring, Mr. Mufara moved the office from Calcutta to Bangalore, India, which is the center of India's high-tech industry, and we hired more staff. At the end of 2019, we had grown from 30,000 founders to 50,000 founders. 7 months later, in July of 2020, we reached a milestone: 100,000 founder accounts. 3 months later, in October 2020, we exceeded the 200,000 founder mark and reached 260,000 founders. 3 months after that, in January 2021, we almost doubled and reached 460,000 founder accounts. It wasn't long before we outgrew the Bangalore office. So in November of 2020, we decided to move the IT hub from Bangalore to Hyderabad. We added more staff, developers, and engineers, and were considered a large company as rated by the number of employees. Now you may be asking, why Hyderabad? Well, before we take a look at why Hyderabad, let me bring you up to speed on the continued growth of our foundership. In June 2021, our foundership continued to explode, and we reached 739,000 founders. By the end of November 2021, we broke the million mark with 1.1 million founders. Mind-blowing. Now, let me show you why Hyderabad was selected. Okay, so thanks for joining us today. We are going to go take a quick flight, head on over to Hyderabad, India, and take a look at our IT hub. Explain to you why we decided to go to Hyderabad. But before we go there, let's make a quick stop in Orlando, Florida, and take a look at our headquarters and take a quick look at that building before you could consider it a layover before we head over to Hyderabad, India. Okay, hope your bags are packed, and let's head on out. Okay, so here we go. Here we are in Orlando, Florida, where our headquarters is located in this building. Our very first office that we opened up back in July 2018. I just wanted to show you, give you a quick glimpse at our location before we head on over to Hyderabad, India, and take a look at our IT hub. All right, so let's go ahead and head on over. We don't want to make this too long of a flight, or a stay, I should say. So let's go on over to OnPassive, Hyderabad. So here we are, our IT hub in OnPassive. Now, why did we decide to open this IT hub here in Hyderabad? Well, Hyderabad, India is where the cream of the crop is when it comes to IT developers, engineers, staff. The Indian people are just cream of the crop when it comes to that industry. And why open up in the U.S. and try to recruit everyone to come from India to the U.S.? Makes sense to come to India and recruit everyone from here, so locally. Let's see who else is in Hyderabad. Maybe there's a couple of other companies that recognize. What about this company? Little company called Amazon also has a campus in Hyderabad. They're also all around the world, but they also are aware of the talent that is here, and who they can, recruit and hire when it comes to IT. Let's see who else is here. Maybe there's another company here that you may recognize. Let's hop on over down the road and visit the Google campus, their corporate office. Once again, they're aware of the location, they know the talent that is here. So it's these two companies just alone, along with this thing that I'm sure you're aware of, Microsoft. They have been in business 10 plus 15 years, 20 years, I'm not even sure. and they grew into these locations. Well, we're in the process of opening up. At the time of this recording, we haven't even launched yet, and we're just a few days away from doing that. But we didn't grow into this place. We started here. So this is where one of our, our main high T office is. This is the Microsoft campus. This year, in 2022, not only do we have an office in India, but we've also opened 2 offices in Dubai, the United Arab Emirates. So let's hop on over there. And maybe you are aware of the Burj Khalifa, maybe you're not, but it is the tallest skyscraper in the world. And OnPassive had just purchased top floor of this building at the 151st floor at the very top, and floor 134. So there is no other company in the world that can purchase or lease an office above us. This building, this picture doesn't give it justice, but it is a massive, massive building, and we are on top of the world. We have also recently opened up offices in Singapore and 4 other locations, which I'll touch on more in a bit. So thanks for joining me on this field trip, and let's get back to the presentation. In March 2022, we, the founders, were even surprised to hear that OnPassive continued to expand. This time, OnPassive purchased 2 floors in the Burj Khalifa Tower located in Dubai. That's right, purchased, not rented, purchased the entire 2 floors. We purchased the 134th and the 151st floors in the tallest building in the world. There is no other company that can purchase or rent the floor above us because there is no more office space above us. We are at the top. Between July 2018 to March 2022, the growth of OnPassive and its 1.1 million founders had all been done by word of mouth. Individuals like you and me who heard and believed in Mr. Mufarah's vision shared it with the world. It wasn't until March 30th, 2022 that OnPassive came out publicly to market our OnPassive and O-Founders brand. It was the largest marketing campaign the world had ever seen, and wow, was it impressive. Let me show you some quick snippets of what that looked like. With this public announcement to the world, our foundership continued to explode. By the time Mr. Mufara decided to close the doors to the opportunity of becoming a founder in June of 2022, we had already reached 1.4 million founders in over 200 countries. During that time, OnPassive had also opened offices in Singapore, along with 4 other undisclosed locations. Impressive. But it won't stop there. You see, Mr. Mufara plans to open 1,000 more offices across the world for the 1,000 global leaders who are to be announced in the near future. Now you know where OnPassive is and where it's going. This company will be the largest company in the world in any sector. It's a beast of a company, and I'm proud to say that I'm a founder of OnPassive. I'm sorry to say that you no longer have an opportunity to become a founder. However, we are now looking for resellers, and the only way you can become a reseller is by invitation only from one of the founders of OnPassive. So, if a founder has invited you to join, please go back and join with them. But if you've stumbled across this video on your own, I invite you to join me on a journey you will never, ever forget. At the time of this recording, we are preparing to open the doors to customers and resellers. Simply click on the link below and enter your information with a valid email address. And I will personally send you a personalized invitation once those doors open. But if you click on the link and it gives you access to signing up, then please do so and welcome aboard. Be sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the videos I upload to my channel. You won't want to miss part 4 of who, what, where, when, and why OnPassive. In part 4, I'll dive into when OnPassive. In that short video, I'll touch on some important dates. Until then, that's all I got. Be blessed.